Hi, this is Adrienne, owner of Performance High. Sometimes we get the question, how long will it take for me to find my voice? That's such a hard one. And I totally get it. I totally get it. I used to have that question myself. And I guess the answer is we can't give you a number of days until that happens because it's largely up to you, but it also is just a process that doesn't have a necessary timeline. But some ways that you can try to find your own voice are, first of all, getting technical voice lessons, getting technical instruction to help you get out of your own way is a huge part of that. Because a lot of what makes our own voice is just what sound do we produce when we don't have excess tension in our body, when everything is working right, and this anatomy that we were born with and that we have developed and this history that we store in our body, what kind of sound does that make? So that's one answer to the question. And that can take, it depends on where you start and how much you practice, honestly. I mean, it can take weeks, it can take years. Then there's the question of, what's my sound, what's my style, what's my attitude? And that requires some experimentation and some digging in to yourself. The experimentation can be singing all kinds of different songs in different genres to, maybe even imitating people to see what feels most like you. And you may end up adopting some little stylistic characteristics, ways of saying vowels, rhythmic patterns, tonal tendencies, melodic patterns, riffs, things like that. You may end up finding that certain things that other people do feel more like home to you than other things that people do. So that just takes some trying a lot of different things and seeing what lands. And then the internal work is, who are you and who do you want to be in the world as a singer? I know that I'm not an opera singer, for example. I just don't have that identity. But I am a soul singer, contrary to the fact that, I grew up in a suburban area in Phoenix. I have something of that in me, and I only discovered that by singing some soul songs. So I encourage you to kind of trust in the process of instruction where you learn the technical stuff that helps you get out of your own way, because the more facility you have with the technical, the more tools you have and the more freedom you have on the artistic side. And then just explore, experiment, and hopefully you will start honing in on what feels right to you, and that is who you are.